Ayanokoji Kiyotaka is the masterpiece of the White Room and one of the most intelligent characters to ever appear in an anime. A lot of people get one thing wrong while trying to reach his level. They hyper-focus on what to do and which habits to implement when, in reality, it's the detrimental habits they overlook that hold them back. The truth is, without eliminating these habits, you will never reach the level you want to get to. It's like trying to fill a vessel with holes. No matter how much effort you pour in, your efforts will always be futile. This is why, in this video, I will break down 5 dangerous habits that you need to overcome to reach your potential. Honestly, if you make a commitment to yourself to truly focus and absorb everything this video has to offer, you will never look back. So, let's sit up straight, take a deep breath, and lock in. Imagine this. You're in your classroom during a heated discussion about the upcoming school project when one of your classmates confidently starts yapping about a strategy that you know is completely ineffective. And despite your best efforts to present logical reasoning, this classmate stubbornly sticks to their flawed opinion. Even long after school has ended, your mind is still occupied with the encounter. Does this sound familiar? Arguing with individuals who lack the capacity or willingness to engage in meaningful dialogue is a futile exercise that you need to stop. For one, our brains are designed to process a certain amount of information at any given time. When this limit is exceeded, cognitive overload occurs, which leads to decreased performance and increased errors. The problem is that engaging in fruitless arguments consumes significant mental resources, leaving less capacity for other important tasks, such as studying. On the other hand, social cognitive theory posits that we learn behaviors and attitudes through observation and interaction with others. So when you frequently argue with negative or irrational individuals, this will also subtly shape your own thinking and behavior patterns. However, to truly reach Ayanokoji's level, it's important to not only avoid futile arguments, but also to be mindful of another seemingly innocent habit. I am just going to get straight to the point. We are not rational enough to be exposed to the news. News is toxic to our bodies, and news is irrelevant. Now let me explain. Negative stories spur the release of cascades of cortisol. This deregulates your immune system and inhibits the release of growth hormones. In other words, your body finds itself in a state of chronic stress when reading negative articles. As I said before, this is because we are not rational enough to be exposed to the press. Watching an airplane crash on television is going to change your attitude toward that risk, regardless of its real probability. If you think you can compensate with the strength of your own inner contemplation, you are wrong. Bankers and economists, who have powerful incentives to compensate for news-borne hazards, have shown that they cannot. But isn't it important to always stay up to date? One might ask now. Well, that is exactly what media organizations want you to believe. But in reality, most news does not offer you some sort of competitive advantage. Think about it. Out of all the news stories you have consumed in the last 12 months, how many of them have truly affected your personal or professional life? Obviously, there are some exceptions. Keeping informed about major events that directly impact your life, such as local news regarding safety, severe weather alerts, or significant political changes, can be important. Additionally, staying updated on industry-specific news relevant to your profession or class also makes sense. Reducing your exposure to negative news is a step in the right direction. However, another common morning habit could be hindering your productivity and mood even more. If you want to be more productive, don't go on social media first thing in the morning and stay off it for as long as you can during the day. Honestly, anything you can do to limit your social media throughout the entire day, do it, including leaving it as soon as you become aware you've come to it. Why? Because when you first wake up in the morning, your brain switches from delta waves, which occur in a deep sleep state, to theta waves, which occur during a sort of daydreamy state. The brain then moves to produce alpha waves when you are awake, but are relaxed and not processing much information. Now, the problem with grabbing your phone first thing in the morning becomes obvious, doesn't it? By immediately diving into the online world, you force your body to skip the important theta and alpha stages and go straight from the delta stage to being wide awake and alert. So, when you skip the natural progression of brain waves and thrust yourself directly into the overstimulating environment of social media, you prime your brain for distraction right from the start. Also, the first hour of your day is when your brain is most adaptable and open to new influences. Filling this time with social media wastes a massive opportunity. It might seem cliche, but I know from experience that my best days are the ones where I take the time to meditate, focus on taking deep breaths, and think about how I want to feel. And research shows that the morning is a perfect time to do so. One study found that in alpha state meditating can even help produce more alpha waves. We've talked about the mental benefits of avoiding social media in the morning. Now, let's shift focus to a physical habit that can make or break your day. It turns out that this is one of the few instances where teachers actually hit the nail on the head. Slouching down is indeed counterproductive for alertness and focus. This has to do with the melanopsin ganglion cells in our eyes. Those neurons send little wires to an area of our hypothalamus, right above the roof of our mouth, that creates a state of alertness. When you slouch, you compromise the efficiency of these alertness-promoting neurons. Also, slouching can restrict your breathing by compressing your lungs and diaphragm, reducing the amount of oxygen that reaches your brain. This can lead to fatigue and decreased concentration. On top of all of that, bad posture often causes tension and strain in your neck, shoulders, and back, which leads to pain that obviously distracts you from your tasks. These are the reasons why, in a real-life white room, students would be required to maintain a straight posture at all times. But what are some practical steps you can take right now to optimize your posture? First, sit up straight, keeping your back upright and your shoulders back, while ensuring that your buttocks touch the back of your chair. This alignment helps support the natural curve of your spine and reduces the risk of developing back pain. Next, align your ears with your shoulders to prevent neck strain. This simple adjustment can significantly reduce tension in your neck and upper back. Another important aspect is the position of your screen. Make sure your monitor is at eye level to prevent you from looking down and straining your neck. This adjustment not only improves your posture, but also enhances your focus while working, because you leverage the hardwired neurobiological fact that our focus increases when looking at something on our eye level, and ideally slightly above it. Why? Because the neurons controlling eye movement are closely linked to brainstem areas, releasing specific neuromodulators and neurotransmitters for either alertness or calmness. So, for instance, if you're working on a screen, consider elevating it by placing books underneath, or try holding your book slightly higher than usual. Lastly, take regular breaks. Stand up and move around every once in a while to prevent stiffness and maintain good posture. These breaks help you to reduce the risk of musculoskeletal problems and keep your mind fresh and alert by increasing blood flow to the brain. Good posture can help prevent physical discomfort and improve your mood, but to truly optimize your health, you need to be cautious of another problem. One often overlooked habit that can significantly impact your productivity is dehydration. Upon waking, your body is in a state of dehydration after hours of sleep. This is why drinking water first thing in the morning can work wonders for your health and productivity. In fact, just by drinking water on an empty stomach, you can increase your metabolic rate by 24%. This boost helps your digestive system work more efficiently. Consuming 500 milliliters of water immediately after waking up has even been proven to increase blood flow, making your skin glow and boosting the production of new blood cells. However, maintaining proper hydration involves more than just drinking water. Your body also needs electrolytes to regulate the balance of fluids in and out of your cells. Electrolytes are minerals such as sodium, potassium, and magnesium, which are essential for numerous bodily functions, including muscle contractions and nerve signaling. To enhance your morning hydration routine, try infusing your water with slices of citrus fruits or a pinch of Himalayan salt. These additions not only improve the flavor, but also provide essential electrolytes that help your body stay hydrated more effectively. Citrus fruits like lemon and lime are rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, which further support your immune system and overall health. Himalayan salt contains over 80 trace minerals that can help replenish your body's electrolyte levels. So, take action today. Start by drinking a glass of water with whatever electrolytes you have available right now to kickstart your journey. Your body and mind will thank you for it. If you found this content valuable and want to stay informed about more guides and protocols for health and success, consider subscribing to the channel. Your support means a lot and helps me continue to create content that can make a difference in your life. Thank you for watching, and you got this, bro.